good. Luke, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm ready to start playing baseball, so excited.
Does it feel like a long off season, like switching teams? Does it feel like it's longer because of that?
I mean, I feel like every year, it gets faster. I mean, kind of getting a routine of, getting things done, and every year you're just excited to start playing again. So it's kind of quick, trying to get so much done, working on a lot of stuff, and it just comes real fast. So I'm ready. So.
What have you been trying to work on, just I guess throughout this whole preseason from the fall to now?
I'd say posture, lower body. You can always work on mechanics and stuff like that. I feel like I've had good mechanics, but there's always something you can always work on. And, command. I think everyone wishes they had perfect command. So I'm just every day, just working on catch play and all that bullpen, just command at my off speed and fastballs.
How much confidence have you developed in that curveball? Seems like a pretty important pitch for you.
Yeah, it's definitely come a long way. It's kind of a pitch that's there and out, and over this fall I really dialed that thing in, and I'm excited to throw it. Consistency is going to be there, so it's gonna be a fun pitch to throw.
Opening weekend doesn't mean the entire season, but how gratifying is it to know that you're in the starting rotation? Coach thinks enough you to announce you already.
It's good to know your mindset, and I'm excited to pitch Saturday, but of course we got a 1-game, so we're kind of all of our focus is on Friday, so I'm just excited to get things going.
As a pitcher, when you know you're going to be pitching in the weekend, but it's you got somebody in front of you, how do you help somebody like Thatcher? I guess to get.
I would say he helps me a lot more. He gets to I guess I have a different team pitching against,
yeah.
But it's kind of I'm doing the chart the day before. I'm just seeing how he pitches. Just feeding off him, and energy. He'll bring it Friday, and kind of feed off the energy going into Saturday.
That would be new for you, though, right? Were you Friday guy last year?
I was midweek, and then I worked my way in Friday. So yeah, it's I kind of think of it like every day is different. Every win matters. So it's kind of it's your day, kind of going there.
How often would you chart?
The day before. I usually chart the guy
right.
Before. So.
But like if you're Friday, you're not charting. You chart midweek?
Sunday. I would usually chart on Sundays.
Did Alabama have all the sort of, I guess, technological pieces and tools that they have here at LSU? And
I would say to a point. I would say here's a lot more baseball. Just the coaching is amazing, and it's I would say somewhat, but this is next level.
And how have you been able to take advantage of some of those, I guess, things that you may or may not have had before?
Nutrition. I would say nutrition is a lot better. And, just even in the lounge and stuff, it's always stocked, and you just got plenty of resources to get bigger and stronger here. So.
How does the LSU pitching lineup compare to Alabama?
I don't think Alabama had a pitching lineup, so it's kind of nice to have with force plate and all that. So it's cool.
Have you learned about yourself through some of that stuff?
Yeah, I've definitely learned it myself, and got a routine going, and I've kind of able to see my true self and all that. So it's cool. It's fun.
What would you say is the championship mentality maybe that you see on this team as opposed to other teams that you've been a part of?
I would say everyone's kind of brought in. It's kind of like a brother. Everyone's in on everything, but take small steps. Day by day. You never want to look in the future. So that's kind of what I believe by. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just your catchers. Just going to talk about it's rare to have 3, right? And they're all pretty talented and pretty varied in kind of what they bring. Like as a pitcher, does that matter to you? Do you like working with all of them?
I like working with all of them. I mean, they're all good, so it's nice throwing to them. And, it's good you can throw anyone back there and look at the job done. So.
How is their leadership with Al and Hayden?
It's amazing. I mean, having those guys on the team has been awesome, and kind of leading the team has been great as well. So.
Do you have a preference in what you want out of your catcher?
I mean, talking on the field, kind of get me fired up. I throw a great pitch, kind of congratulate me, stuff like that. So.
You ever check out should you see the Intimidator billboard and you have to do a lot here to have a team to make a mark.
Yeah.
So what does that mean to you as a newcomer?
It means put everything into it. You've done your whole life playing baseball, so I think even days you're not throwing, kind of every game going in all in. So.
You played here before?
Last year, yeah. I didn't get to pitch, but just watching 3 games here is probably the best experience I've had. So.
What about being on the other side of it now for you?
It's great knowing what the other guys what you're facing, all that. So I get to go through that. And it's awesome.
Do you feel like maybe you appreciate it more, kind of seeing it from both sides now?
Definitely appreciate it more. Yeah, it's experience and all that type of stuff. So you just every experience you can get takes. So.
Unfortunately, that was the game with the whole betting situation. I don't know if we even asked you about this, but what was your perspective of that whole unfortunate?
I mean, I was pitching, and then I had a little back thing, and all I know is I couldn't start that day. So that's all I know about it.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Luke.
Thanks, Luke.
Thank you.